Well, we're a couple of weeks into the new year and you've probably figured it out by now. Willpower alone simply does not work. There have been many studies done around the psychology of willpower and why it isn't effective. And there's just so many reasons why. There's just limited mental energy, there's habitual behaviors, there's environmental factors. And what we have to do is we have to break our habits. And it's a very difficult thing to do. And after doing some studying on the subject, I've learned that there's a thing called the habit loop. And the habit loop is basically a combination of three things. There's the trigger, there's the response, and there's the reward. And when we form these unhealthy or bad habits, we learn that there's things that accumulate that make us slip into these bad behaviors. Let's take smoking as an example. You get stressed, you reach for that cigarette, you smoke that cigarette, you get that sense of relief from the dopamines that are triggered in your brain, and you feel better from that nicotine and that activity that takes place in your brain. There is a strategy to getting rid of bad habits, and it's called the 3R strategy. And that basically is to recognize when you're gonna have that trigger, replace that with something more healthy, and then reward yourself in a different way. And it takes time to train. And at Finish Well Lifestyle, we have a thing we've called the 14-Day Easy Wins Challenge. And what that really was about is to track what you do on a daily basis so that once you track something, then it's measurable and you can start to figure out where you need to make these changes, where you need to take these methods of breaking habits. There are many different ways to do it, and we have a lot of information on breaking habits, but I quickly want to show you, just from my 2 weeks of doing the healthy habit tracker, there's some things I'm very consistent at, and there's some things that, I simply am not good at, and that helps to identify where you need to start forming new habits, replacing those bad habits. And we'd really like to share that with you. We'd like to share with you the Easy Wins checklist. It's free. And we would like to send you another PDF regarding how to break the habit loop. So please go to our website and get that information. It's all free. Or you can comment and we would get that information to you as well. But we're looking forward to this new year and changing our habits and getting to be more healthy and starting a pathway to getting rid of bad habits and replacing them with good ones. I look forward to seeing you in the community.